How many deals you source per month? Our average.
Across the purchases and rent-to-rents, between 6 and 8.
6 and 8. What we're going to do, you saw 6 and 8. Let's say you have 60K to receive. It's very important to understand, if we wanted to create cash flow, different business models give us different cash flow. Yeah, different business model gives us different cash flow. Some business model won't give us more cash flow, but we're going to sell later on for more money. Every business has advantage, disadvantage. You need to understand what is the advantage of a business and fix that. Yeah, I'm going to show some of businesses here, and we're going to talk very quickly about this business and how to make it better. Yeah, cool. So, what is a business? So, most successful businesses, they have a problem in the marketplace, and they want to fix that problem. That's what we create a business. Yeah, we find a problem. We want to fix a problem. The first thing I'm going to show you is, so we have a couple of businesses here. Yeah, I'm going to draw some of this business, and you guys are going to tell me how can we make it better. Yeah, so all the business have advantage, disadvantage. Tell me how you can make this better. Sourcing, a lot of sources here as well. What is the problem that all this business model solving? Investors struggling to find good deals. So sources, I'm going to find deals for you. Ingredient of the sourcing business: finding investors, finding deals, payment methods. You get paid in the completion, and then you need to spend some money on marketing. How can we make this business even better? Now, first of all, what is the advantage? Cash gap. Here you go, my man David. Yeah, David, my man, cash gap. How can we solve this? Systems will make your life easier, but won't solve the problem, because even if you have systems, you need to wait for 3 months to get the money. Toby says sourcing rent to rent. George.
Takes upfront money.
Takes upfront money. It can be all of that. I'm going to simplify even more. Have a cash flow business, or add another service. Toby, okay? You now, this is what I asked Emma to do. How many deals you source per month? Our average.
Across the purchases and rent-to-rents, between 6 and 8.
6 and 8. What we're going to do, you saw 6 and 8. Let's say you have 60K to receive. Yeah? We need to wait 3 months. Now what you're going to do, you're going to do a project managing for people. You're going to do a turnkey solution. You're going to do, for example, Hanan. Any deal Hanan is going to do is around a million plus. Let's say Hanan spends 400,000 for construction. How much you get? 10%.
10%, yeah.
Yeah, 10%, how much is it? 40K. Would that help you to wait for 3 months? Here you go. We solved this problem. You guys understand? That's simple. That's simple, yeah? So that's the way you do. So instead, you create another stream of income. Even if Hanan pays you every single month, 10 grand every month, not bad, you pay the bills. Until you get your 60, 80, 90K from the sourcing. Does it make sense, guys? We need to understand what is the problem of the business, and we fix that. This is very important. Go back, see your business, say, okay, this is the problem, I need to fix that. Or make it better. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Let's see another business. Let's go to development. Tell me what is the problem a development business solves. Developers. So, there's a shortage of houses, they're creating stock to sell. Now, this is the ingredients. You need to find, land. You need to go through planning. You need to finance to buy let's say the land. You have a huge amount of fees to pay. Huge amount of fees. You have the construction company. They sometimes go bust. We have the time, we have the economy, and we have the exit. How can we make this business better, guys? First of all, what is the problem in this business? Low cash flow, time. Do you know how long it takes you to get a plan? A plan goes from sometimes 1 year. George, how many years it takes for you to get planning? So kind of an average. He's a developer.
Minor application, under 10 units. The government statutory time frame is 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
However, we've all done this analysis and we've done it with each local authority. The average minor application in the southeast of the UK, okay, 18 months.
Okay.
Average.
18 months, guys. So you start to understand? So, in many developers. So, this is the problem. Now, can someone tell me how can we fix this business, make this business better? By the way, all the business works. You just need to understand the problem of the business, the advantage, disadvantage, and fix the disadvantage. Off you go, you have a great business. Here you go, Felisa. How do we fix this business? Is this useful, by the way, guys? Yes. Guys, you need to understand business, guys.
Right, I would go for so that my sites would have planning ready. So that would get rid of the 18 months delay. And the construction company perhaps have it subcontracted out. Mm-hmm. So your company, but you get people in as when you need them.
Yeah.
And of course, with the economy, I would be looking at the cycle where we are. If we're going up, then of course that's the time to start building.
All of this is useful, things you can do. You can do one thing, very simple, that fix all of that. Have a cash flow business. George, my man, the only thing I'm going to do with him, I'm just going to make him buy like 4 or 5 properties HMO, so he makes, like, say, 100 grand a year. If he's in planning for 2 years, he couldn't care less. How simple is that? Here you go, we fixed George's problem. That's it. As simple as that. Does that make sense? Yes. Cool? Yeah, that's simple. Oh, this is going to have a cash flow, this business has a cash flow problem. Let's fix that. We create a separate cash. He hates HMO, by the way. Yeah? But guess what? He has, let's say, 5, 6, 7 HMOs. Off you go. The problem is solved. Cool. Social housing, because I know lots of you guys invest in social housing. Yeah? So, problem. Cost of living is going up. Shortage of housing. And then, you want, for example, give vulnerable people accommodation. Perfect. So that is kind of why the problem the business is fixing. Now, so we have vulnerable people need property. We need the landlords to give the properties to these vulnerable people. We need the sources that needs to find the properties. Yeah? We need the investors to give the money to pay the landlords. And then we have the council which say, look, if you're giving the property, I give you a guarantee rent. So let's see how this works. So we have landlords, yeah? Then we have sources to find these landlords. Are you guys follow me? Then we have investors that basically needs to put the money to pay the landlords. Also, the money from the investors, we need to pay the sources. So now we have the council who pays the bills. Cool. So this is the thing. Let's say we find a landlord, example, give us a house, and we pay this landlord, let's say, 600. So we guarantee the landlord 600. Then now, let's say we give to the council. Guys, are you follow me? Yeah, and the council pays us 800. Our cash flow is 200. You guys follow me? 200. This is the business model. This 200, I need to pay the sources and the investors. So the profit margin is very small. Are you guys follow me? How can we fix this business? Can you give the microphone? Because, guys, this is the problem. We need to understand business model. So then we understand business. How can we fix this? Yeah.
Okay, Valter, so there's a few things we can do in here. First, we can deal with the portfolio landlords who deliver many houses in one go. And then on that, we can negotiate even slightly lower rent based on the fact that we're taking all of the units from him. And we sign a 1 or 2 year contract with them, and we can propose that, look, in case that you guys are not having any voids, no maintenance, and in return we would like, let's say, 10% off the market value from the rent, and that would bring our cash flow up. On the other hand, dealing with councils, again, we specify just vulnerable people. There's a lot of details behind this.
Yeah.
So I don't know if people know, but there are completely different rates for different category of people. So there's something called exempt rents. When it comes to care sector, And then, for example, we can then deal, rather than the council, we can deal with a care provider. And those guys normally, their rates are way, way higher.
Exactly. So you increase the cash flow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, there's if one care provider, let's say that's what we normally do, take 10 units and we deliver, guess what? It's a health sector. Everybody talks. The new care provider can come up and you can scale up much quicker.
Yeah. So, but still, this business, the cash flow is very small. So, for example, even if you have, let's say, even if you get 400 pounds per house, you need to have a huge amount of units to make up of millions, yeah? So to fix this business, guys, this is the thing. Number one, I need to pay less interest for the investors, yeah, not too high interest. Number two, okay, interest is one, or I would do a different structure. So for example, I would do a bond. Instead of paying every single month, I would pay every year, or I would pay 5 years, yeah? Because this business will have a cash flow problem, 100%. This is the same on Amazon. Jeff Bezos didn't have money for, guys, years, because I buy a bottle of water, let's say 50p, I sell for 60, I have 10p's difference. This is a business that you scale to sell. It's not a cash flow business. Whoever says this is a cash flow business don't understand business. And to fix that business, number one, what they need to do, they need to start, the investors can't get, because, look, guys, I'm paying the sources up front. I'm paying the investors up front. Yeah? I have to pay the landlords. Why is this a cash flow business? The profit margin is too small. To do this, that's the way you have to do. So you need to fix, and I would fix the structure of the business. I would basically raise the cash by say, I'll pay you in 2 years' time. Microphone here.
So what we did is, with the sources, because there's a volume of properties, we struck a deal that obviously we get discount on the property. And this makes a huge difference when it comes to ROI. Because if there's there's £1,000 less, and that's immediately increase the ROI.
Yeah, and increase the kind of basically a cash flow needs to have what a cash flow business needs to have, guys. You guys should know this. Can someone shout to me? Big profit margins. Yeah. This profit margin here is very small, so a cash flow business needs to have a bigger profit margin. So if a business doesn't have a big profit margins, what we need to do, we need to structure and change the business model to make it with a bigger profit margin so we have more money. Does it make sense, guys? I won't spend more time on this, but I want you guys to start to understand business. Ask questions. What is the problem a business is fixing? There are many ways to build your first stream of income. Let me show you some of the ways. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to say the ways that people have done here in the room. So then if that is the way you want to do,